Yo, what is up? Welcome to a very short video. I just wanted to, because it is 100 yards, so I got to cover everything football related for the most part. The national championship for college football is here, and it's going to be a heck of a game. It is much better than I thought it was going to be. Like going into playoffs, I thought if this was the matchup, well, we missed out on something. But which I do think we still missed out on Lawrence and Alabama. But anyway. This is still going to be a great matchup following Justin Fields' 6-touchdown game last week versus Clemson. Yeah, I'm just going to go over real quick what I'm kind of thinking with this game. But yeah, this is nothing like my last couple of videos. This one's just going to be nice and short. So as of right now, this is right before the games came out, Alabama's 9-point favorites. And starting off there, I don't think they cover that. I think Ohio State keeps it very close with them. I think it'll be around a one-score game. Is basically what I'm saying. Well, yeah, because it'll have to be because 8 points. Anyway, that'll be about. I'm thinking anywhere from 4 to 7 points is what I'm thinking. Either that, or it's going to be about a 20-point game. It's going to be one of those two options because today, Jalen Waddle has been confirmed for this game. So not only does Alabama have Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith, they now have who some even consider to be a better wide receiver than Devontae Smith in Jalen Waddle. So yeah, it's not looking too good for Ohio State as their best defensive back is Shaun Wade, and he's fine. He's a very good cornerback. It should be will be a first or second round pick in the draft, I believe. But yeah, he can't guard both of them, and my guess is they're still going to get big plays on him because that's just who Alabama is. So for my so what about quarterbacks? If we talk about quarterbacks. I think Justin Fields is the better of the two quarterbacks. I think that's just about a given between him and Mac Jones. But I think the way that each of them are used, Mac Jones will probably have the better stat line. I'm guessing. And it's nothing against Justin Fields. It's if those two, if Justin Fields was in Alabama and Mac Jones was in Ohio State wouldn't be here. And Justin Fields would probably have a Heisman. So that's just saying that they're very even now because of where they are and how they're being used. It's nothing against Mac Jones. I just don't think he's as good as Justin Fields. So sorry, Mac. But I think quarterback-wise, I think Justin Fields is the best player, and he will be the reason why he will need to perform similarly, if not better, than what he did against Clemson, which is going to be extremely difficult to do. And in order for this team to win, he can't be the only source of offense either. As Sermon and Teague, they have to produce something on the ground. At least if keeping Alabama honest with they can't just go pass defense. Got to guard the run too. And then when it comes to defense, they need pressure on Mac Jones quickly. They can't give plays time to develop. If they do, Devontae Smith is just going to be wide open in the end zone every single time. And that's not a good recipe for success there. So they need to get pressure quickly, not just they can get pressure. Any pressure is better than no pressure, but pressure quickly is better than pressure. So they need to get pressure quickly. They need to force Alabama to be one-dimensional, either that be through Najee Harris or the offensive game. I like my chances better against Najee Harris, and it's nothing against him. Let me fix this real quick. It's nothing against Najee Harris, but just the dual threat of Waddle and Smith now is just way scarier to me than Najee Harris. Which Najee Harris is very scary to go up and face, but also forcing them to win through Najee Harris that makes time run faster. It more than likely will lower the scoring, less possessions, which in a game like that would give more of an edge to Ohio State. But that's if they are able to force it out of Mac Jones's hands and keep giving it to Najee Harris. But also, in order to do that, they're going to have good pass defense. They're going to make it. They have to make it seem like you cannot pass against us. And yeah, it'll be very interesting to see. I think it's a very even matchup. I was doing just a quick, brief, just refresher because I haven't done too much research on this one. But I have the CBS page where their predictions. One of them has Ohio State winning 35-31. One has Alabama 38-31. 48-42 Bama. Bama 48-35. 38-30. So I'm surprised none of them have really a blowout. Whereas going into this, Alabama was just supposed to blow out whoever they played. Clemson was even supposed to kind of beat up on Ohio State. It's amazing how one game changes everyone's opinions, even mine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead for my final prediction on this game. I'm going to go ahead and say Alabama wins. In a very, very close game is what I'm thinking. I think it might end up more than one possession, but throughout the game, it'll be back and forth, kind of like the SEC championship game. That's kind of my mindset with this one. It'll be similar to that. But yeah, for a final score, I'm gonna say Alabama 45, Ohio State. We'll give 30. Go 35. No, 32. 45-32 is my final score prediction. How actually hard is that to get to? Is that even possible to get 32? 31. We'll give them 31. 45-31. Alabama wins. Just because I don't think Ohio State will be able to stop Alabama, but I also don't think Alabama will be able to stop Ohio State. So it's just going to be a gun show back and forth. But that'll do it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. Have an amazing night, and I'll see you all next time. Adios.